4 minutes after 12 o'clock. It is Youth Day. It is June the 16th. And as we in South Africa celebrate June the 16th, Youth Day and Youth Month, we'll be talking with Harry Monye, director of Baphalane ba Mantserre, which is a non-profit company. And we're going to be looking at the power of young people. A very good morning. A very good afternoon to you, Harry Monye. Welcome to the program and happy Youth Day to you.
Good afternoon, Julie. How are you?
Very good indeed. It's
you.
Youth Day, it's Youth Month, and of course, you are focused. Your NPO, I presume it is. Yes, it is an NPO. You're focused on the development of young people in South Africa. Tell us, how did this all come about? And we are also going to be looking at the Expo 2026, the Career and Entrepreneurship Expo 2026. You are the director of the non-profit company.
Thank you, Julie. Just a bit of a background. Baphalane ba Mantserre non-profit company. It's a non-profit company that serves the Baphalane nation at Mantserre village. So we're focusing on development within our village. So effectively, since it's June, Youth Month, the idea actually came about by, a suggestion from our youth structure, making sure that they wanted to have an expo that will invite all the youth within the village so that they can give them access to opportunities and any related matters regarding youth within Mantserre village.
So tell us, where exactly is the village situated, and why have you chosen just to focus on this one village? I presume that's where you come from, and probably that you believe you want to uplift the people from, your people, so to speak, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. It's a very, very noble gesture. But talk to us more about this, the thinking behind the approach you've taken.
So effectively, Baphalane non-profit company, it's a company which was set up specifically by the Baphalane Development Trust. The focus area is to implement, development needs of Mantserre village only. So that's where our focus is. So hence the name Baphalane Baphalane non-profit company. So our needs would specifically deal with youth, especially for this particular month, because it is their initiative. So we're basically supporting them as the implementing agent for all the programs that they have suggested to the Development Trust. So I'm not sure whether I've answered your question.
Yeah, I should imagine that, I'm assuming that Mantserre is a rural area. And like other rural areas in and around South Africa, there is a huge need for some form of development and opportunities for young people. So talk to us about the thinking around that. Where exactly is Mantserre?
Mantserre, it's a village in the northwest. It's actually along the border. Sorry? Hello?
Yes, carry on.
Okay. Mantserre is a village in northwest. It's closer to Sun City. I guess everybody's much more familiar with Sun City, along the border of Limpopo province as well as northwest. It's one of the mining communities in the province. So obviously with so much unemployment, lack of inspiration within our village, we saw it fit that we need to be able to act, accordingly so that we can empower our youth within our village, being Mantserre.
It's truly a noble gesture. So talk to us about the Expo, the Career and Entrepreneurship Expo 2026. When is it happening? And I presume, again, it's happening in Mantserre or in the immediate surrounds.
The expo is actually happening on the 19th of this month, which is Friday. It's happening at Mantserre Village Community Hall. However, It actually we basically invited other neighboring village to join us in this particular expo because no man is an island. We believe that helping each other, working together as the community, we will be able to fight the scourge of unemployment in our communities. We know very well that Northwest is one of the provinces in the country with highest unemployment rate. So we hope that by creating this expo, which would specifically be dealing with education as well as entrepreneurship. So our focus area would be, from grade 10 up until grade 12. And then we have invited our entrepreneurs and all the youth who are unemployed, within our village to come and experience, firsthand, communication with some of the stakeholders that we have invited. We've got almost about 26, exhibitors on the day that will be able to engage our people on Friday.
Talk to us about the exhibitors that are going to be there and what sort of, hopefully, opportunities or interests that the young people attending the exhibition can look forward to. And then also realize that there are real opportunities here, that they should work hard, study hard, complete their schooling, and that there are these these companies that will probably take them on, offer learnerships or whatever else needs to be done to make the young people as employable as possible. That's the one part of my question. The second part is we find that in the rural areas, young people don't stick around long enough because there's a lot of disillusionment. It is home. It is your village, and you'll always go back to it because it's who you are. It's part of your very being and your spirit, etc. However, because of the lack of opportunities, even in the in the vicinity, they are forced to then migrate to the larger cities. That then takes the young people away from the villages. Are you thinking about perhaps offering opportunities where young people can remain on in the villages and keep the villages alive? Create opportunities in the village so that we can still retain young people, young ideas, and strength in those villages. Let it not be a situation where you only have the gogos, in the village when you go and visit. You want it to be alive.
Yes, so some of the exhibitors who are coming on the day, it's Northwest Park Sport, amongst others. We've got banks, we've got National Youth Development Agencies, and Orbit College, University of the Northwest. And obviously, because part of the youth, some of the youth, are in business, we are basically creating that opportunity for them to have access to information. Majority of them would struggle where they have obtained education, but they end up being at home, without any work, access to work as well. So it is an opportunity for them to engage some of the exhibitors, especially on the funding, on how to comply running businesses. And as well, from the learner's perspective, it will assist them to make right choices, when it comes to choosing subjects before they enter the matric phase. So in that way, it would give them guidance, it would give them opportunity to engage, industry experts, especially on choosing careers which are currently in demand. There's no point in studying without focusing on exactly what the market requires. I think the expo would provide such opportunities, and it will, assist, the village as well, like you said earlier on, for vibrancy, for people not to move away from, the village coming to Gauteng. We can bring opportunities to the village. It is possible that, when we engage, our exhibitors to say, let's create those opportunities within the village so that, pressure can be less, on other provinces.
It is 14 after 12 o'clock. We'll go for an ad break. When we come back, we'll be talking more with you, Harry Monye, regarding this amazing initiative and what you have planned post this event for the future of young people in the area of let's have a look, Mantserre. There you have it. Lots more to come right after the ad break.
Rejuvenating media day by day. This is Salam Media.
Shimmer, sparkle, captivate. Nothing less than a masterpiece. Droplets of gold inspires precious design. Platinum bursts with intricate freshness. And every pure diamond becomes more than just a girl's best friend. Voda Gold Gem Jewelers, where timeless dreams become a reality. Come to us. We tailor-make designer gold, platinum, and diamond jewelry. Trade in or remodel your old gold. Clad yourself with classy name-branded watches. We offer insurance valuation and freezer card calculation. Visit us at 534 Ridge Road, Overport, or call 031 208 9142. Voda Gold Gem Jewelers, manufacturers of fine gold and diamond jewelry.
Africa. Give the gift of clean water with Africa Muslims Agency. With every water well or borehole you donate, your drop becomes a river, reconnecting communities to nourishment, education, dignity and empowerment. Sponsor a water well for 17,000 Rand in Africa or a borehole for 65,000 Rand in Afghanistan or Africa. Quench the thirst. Reconnect the soul with Africa Muslims Agency. La ilaha illallah.
Dad, these Frymax chips are so tasty.
Wow, that really takes me back. My dad bought me a Frymax chips every day after school. They were my favorite when I was your age as well. Quality is at the very heart of what we do, and that's why we ensure that every Frymax packet is filled with the beautiful goodness and flavor-packed taste that you've come to expect from us since 1982. Frymax, from generation to generation.
Are you banking with convenience, transparency, and flexibility? With Al Barakah Bank's transactional banking account, you can enjoy convenient everyday banking designed around your needs. Benefit from zero fees on point-of-sale transactions and manage your banking easily through Al Barakah's secure mobile banking app and internet banking platform. From everyday payments to managing your personal or business banking, Al Barakah makes banking simple, transparent, and convenient. Visit albarakah.co.za to learn more. Al Barakah, your partner bank. Al Barakah Bank Limited is an authorized financial services and credit provider.
You South African, of course. You anxious about the future. We've got you covered. Build on your wealth portfolio with Rendry Jewelers Gold Coin Exchange. Visit us at 151 Stephen Dlamini Road, Musgrave, Durban, or call us on 031-202-4700 for more information. Rendry Jewelers Gold Coin Exchange, your passport to gold investment.
Listen to something fresh. Listen to Salam Media, your humanitarian broadcaster.
It's 18 minutes after 12 o'clock. I'm talking with Harry Monye. He's the director of Baphalane Mantserre. It's a non-profit company, and he is talking about the power of young people. It's Youth Day, it's Youth Month, and he is focused on young people. Harry, is this, I know you're very invested in the future of young people in the area that you come from. Is it only young people, this non-profit that you have started, is it only young people that you focus on? Or is it the upliftment of the entire village and the immediate surrounding?
So the NPC is the implementing agent of our development trust. Within Mantserre, we've got a development trust. The chairperson of that development trust is Sello Ramokoka, and the village saw it fit that they need to have an implementing agent, hence Baphalane Mantserre non-profit company. So our focus area is not only youth, we are responsible for implementing any development projects, within the village. Some of the focus areas that we've been dealing with lately was education, where we are assisting 3 schools in our area with additional teaching staff. There's a project as well that we are implementing of robotics at Mantserre village. And there's a STEM program that we run through our partner ProTech at Moody's Secondary School. So effectively, we were basically a development agent for Mantserre village.
Sounds wonderful. How long has this nonprofit been in operation, and what are the successes? You've just spoken about successes now, the work you're doing at some of the schools there, but what other successes can you share with us?
The organization has been in existence since 2018, and some of the successes that we have implemented, I think we are one of the village in the province that has connected Wi-Fi to each and every household at Mantserre village. The project is currently being rolled out and tested so that each and every person who's a resident of Mantserre can have access, to that Wi-Fi connectivity, access to information as well. Those are some of the successes that we have registered so far.
What role do partnerships with businesses, other educational institutions, and community organizations play in the successes of this upcoming expo? And collaboration is very important in creating opportunities for young people. So you've been hard at work, have you not? Talk to us about all of those collaborations.
Partnerships are very important. No single organization can actually, solve our problems in the country. So, and we cannot exist as an island, as a village. So for us to, implement some of the program that we are doing currently at the village, we've got partnership with certain specialists. In that way, there's sustainability in some of the projects that we are currently rolling out. Hence, partnership is actually quite a key, feature in what we do as a village.
It is Youth Day, and the one thing every South African is aware of regarding obstacles in our country, and that is the unemployment crisis amongst our youth. And if we don't address it, we're going to have very many disillusioned youth and many more social ills ahead of us if we don't keep them occupied, if we don't give them meaningful work, if we don't make them feel valued enough to be able to put food on the table. So you play a crucial role, and we hope that your story will be replicated throughout South Africa, because I think it's a beautiful way of starting to upskill our youth in the right direction so that they can be employable when they leave school or college or even university for that matter, because we are aware of the fact that even university graduates are walking the streets without jobs. That being said, as the director of this nonprofit, what message would you like to leave and to share with our young South Africans watching us this morning who are dreaming big, but at the same time feel disillusioned because they feel, I've got these dreams, but how am I ever going to realize them? How do we tell them and show them that you can overcome your obstacles and take advantage of opportunities, no matter how small or insignificant it may seem at the time, and that there is hope for you? By way of this conversation and by way of your expo on Friday and future initiatives.
So my message to the young people of the country is that do not give up on your dreams. Keep on knocking, at those doors. Eventually, one day, somebody will hear your knock and be able to open the door for you. We need to be persistent. We need to be consistent in everything that we do. Sometimes you can fall 1,000 times, but by the time you get an opportunity to rise one day, that door will be open, you will have access to opportunities. Thank you.
Harry, keep up the great work. Are you feeling good about what you're doing? What sort of feedback have you been receiving about, I presume that you've been involved in for the past 8 to 10 years. Do you get positive feedback? Do people look up to you almost like a savior in that part of the country?
It's an exciting time, especially for Mantserre village. We're a very progressive, village in the country. Our people appreciate the work that we do on a daily basis. We do get, somebody would walk, when I walk in the streets of Mantserre, we get to be appreciated. But the work that we do are for the community of Mantserre, and they appreciate the work, exactly what we're doing on a daily basis.
Have you had people from other villages around the country perhaps approach you to try and starting up something similar in their villages, just so that there is continuity and that their youth have got hope going forward?
Well, I haven't had personally, any requests from neighboring village, but there are other development agencies around our area. One in mind would be the Gono Development Trust, that obviously we from time to time would have a partnership with them, which is actually responsible for some of the development in the entire region of Mantserre and neighboring villages.
Harry Monye, good luck with the expo this coming Friday. I think you're doing remarkable work. Please continue, carry on. And this is a success story I would like to follow. God bless you. Go well. Thank you for talking with us on the show today.
Thank you for the opportunity.
It is 26 after 12. Our final interview will be in a few minutes' time. Let's go for an ad break. And I'm so pleased that we had Harry Monye on the line to share this good news story with us, and for showing us South Africans and showing our youth that there are hopes, there are dreams, there are possibilities. Just keep those dreams alive, believe in yourself, and something can and will happen for you.
Soweto, it's time to stand together for justice, peace, and solidarity. Join us for the annual Soweto Walk for Gaza, taking place on Saturday, the 20th of June at 7:30 a.m. The walk will begin at the historic Regina Mundi Church and proceed to the monumentous Dlamini Mosque, bringing together people of all faiths, backgrounds, and communities in a powerful show of unity and support. Bring your family, friends, and fellow residents as we walk together for a common cause. Let your voice be heard and your presence counted. That's the annual Soweto Walk for Gaza, Saturday, the 20th of June at 7:30 in the morning, starting at Regina Mundi Church and ending at Dlamini Mosque. Together we walk, together we stand, together we show solidarity.